Hey everyone, welcome back to Crocheted by Marley. Today I'm going to be updating you guys on my life, how I managed to go to school and also maintain my hobby of crocheting, and also just kind of chat with you guys. I brought my yarn with me today, so we will be crocheting and talking at the same time. And also, I know it's only Halloween, but I think it's important, especially for bigger projects, to start thinking about Christmas and the holiday season and sort of start planning out what you want to make people. I want to make my boyfriend's mom a blanket, so I have to get started on that ASAP. And I'm really excited about the blanket. I will talk about it more later in the video. So let me grab my yarn and let's start chatting. Okay, so what I'm working on right now, what I'm working on right now is a kind of like a headband almost, but it's gonna go around the mouth. So the reason I'm making this is for my boyfriend's Halloween costume. So long story short, we play a video game together and he normally plays a warlock as his character. So I made him that robe, and I was crocheting a robe in the last video, but I ended up getting a different pattern for it. He really wanted to have sleeves in his robe, and that robe was just kind of like a cloak. It just went over the body. It didn't have sleeves on it. So as the amazing girlfriend I am, I scratched the previous robe and found a pattern that had sleeves. And it was much easier to make, so it ended up being fine. But I just finished the robe on Tuesday. Today's Thursday. I literally crocheted for like 2 hours straight, and I had to leave for school, but I wanted to finish the robe. And I finished the robe with about 10 minutes to spare. So I had about 10 minutes to get ready for school. But I was so proud of myself for finishing the robe, and it came out amazing. But I'm very sorry to tell you, I forgot to take pictures or videos. So I don't have any evidence of it, but I will insert a picture of the pattern and what it looks like. So basically the pattern calls for a shorter robe, but it kind of gave off like fairy vibes to me, you know, like a fairy mage, almost like a wizard. And we wanted more of a warlock vibe. So I made it super long. It's all the way to the floor for him. And yeah, it came out really cute. I did it in this purple color, which is the same purple color that I was using for the first original robe in the last video. And I'm super happy with the way it came out. I'm super glad I was able to finish it before Halloween. But yeah, so the robe is done, and the thing I'm crocheting now is sort of like a mouth covering. Almost like a bandana, but it's gonna be like square. So it's gonna go a little bit over the nose and down to the chin and go all the way around the head. And I did measure his head, and it came out to 20 inches all the way around. So hopefully this will stay at 20 inches because, you know, like tension and stuff, it can mess up your measurements. So he's going to be a warlock for Halloween since he normally plays that in the game we played together. I'm currently playing a warrior in the game. So as much as I love crocheting, I didn't want to give myself like, how many days till Halloween? 12 days to somehow figure out how to crochet a warrior outfit, because warriors are very like strong, and like as much as I love yarn, it does not give off a strong look. So I ordered a warrior costume off of the internet and I will be wearing that. So that brings us to the first question of the day. If you guys celebrate Halloween, what are you gonna dress up as this year if you're dressing up? I do miss being a kid and like being able to dress up and have it be socially acceptable, you know, and go out and trick or treat. Like I would love to trick or treat. I am 23 years old, but I would love to go around. I mean, maybe not so much the walking part, but I would love to go around and just get some free candy. Are you kidding me? Like, that's why I'm so excited to have kids one day, because I can steal their candy. But that's enough about Halloween. Let's talk about how I balance everything going on with my life with my hobby of crocheting. So let me tell you, It's midterm season for school, and it is getting hard to stay motivated, let me tell you. I just don't really feel like going to class anymore. I don't really feel like redoing the readings anymore. I've been actively trying to maintain a balance of schoolwork and crocheting and life in general. And it started out really good. I would wake up in the morning, have my coffee, then immediately get to work for 2 to 3 hours, finish up one class's readings and assignments, and then, I don't know, do something else. But now it's midterm season, and midterm season is not very forgiving. And something my high school English teacher in my senior year told us that I think about, I don't know, every day. She told us during midterm season, so halfway through the year, she told us that she likes to tell the kids, when you enter the school year, your senior year of high school, you enter a tunnel. And it's super bright all around you. You just entered the tunnel, you're right by the exit, or the entrance rather. And then each and every day, you get a step closer into the tunnel. But every day, the light behind you starts to disappear. And in the middle of the tunnel, you're at the darkest point of your walk, of your journey. But it's important to keep walking forward, because each day you walk forward, it gets a little brighter on the other side, the exit. So that's just kind of like the mentality I've been following recently. Like, yes, I don't feel like going to class. Yes, I don't feel like doing my readings or my assignments. But it's just because I'm in the darkest point of the tunnel, and I just need to keep pushing on forward. These dogs. But yeah, regarding school, just there's a lack of motivation there. And when I don't feel like doing my homework, I'll typically run and crochet, but then I feel guilty while I'm crocheting because there's work to be done. And like, I always get my work done. You know, I got good grades right now. Even if this isn't the schedule I prefer, it's working. But I've just been having a hard time. So if any of you guys are in grad school or working, let me know like your work-life balance. How do you balance everything? Because I'm having a hard time doing it. It's just hard. This is hard. No one said grad school is going to be easy, but oh my God, it's hard. Also, I didn't mention this in the last video because I hadn't given it to him yet, but my boyfriend's birthday was a couple weeks ago. And I made him a pretzel plushie, and it came out so adorable. It was a free pattern on Instagram by sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, but it's by @IkraMakesThings. Free pattern, great pattern, came out so adorable. I love the little details of these salts. You embroider them on, and it's just, oh my God. While making it, I just wanted pretzels. The reason I made him a pretzel plushie was because I always make homemade pretzels for him, and they are so delicious. Not to toot my own horn, but they are so delicious. So as far as future projects go, like I mentioned earlier, I am going to make another Nature's Walk blanket for my boyfriend's mom, but instead of doing the pattern to a T, normally there are 6 different squares. I took out one of the squares and replaced it with an Evil Eye granny square because she loves Evil Eye. So do I. As you can tell, I have a bracelet with Evil Eye on it. And so I'm going to make an Evil Eye Nature's Walk blanket, and I'm so excited about it. I know she's going to love it, and yeah. Even though it's for Christmas, I have to get started on it as soon as possible because, you know, it takes a minute to make the squares, and you got to block them, and then you got to put them together and make the border. I planned out the blanket. I did a little grid of all the different squares, where they're gonna go, how many I need, that kind of thing. So another future plan / goal of mine, I was sitting in class the other night, and I don't know why, but I was thinking about crocheting, obviously, because it's all I think about. And I was like, I want to do a market. Like, I've always talked about doing a market, but then I just get intimidated by all the prep work and, you know, it's just, you need a lot of confidence because you're putting yourself out there and you might not sell anything, and that might be extremely disappointing. So I've never done a market. I've been wanting to do one for like a year now, maybe even more than a year. And I've just never done one, and I really just want to get over my fear and do it, you know? So that's my goal for 2024. I don't care when I do it, if it's the end of summer, if it's the beginning of fall, because I do need a lot of time to prep, especially with being in school. I'm not going to be able to crochet as fast and as much as I need to for the market. Maybe I'll do like a Christmas one. I want to really put myself out there and do a market. I don't really believe in New Year's resolutions. I think we should make goals for ourselves every single day, no matter what time of the year it is. But if I had to say, doing a market would be my 2024 New Year's resolution. So if any of you guys have ever done a market and have some advice for me, I would love to hear it. So drop it down in the comments below. If you've done a market, what have you made for it? What is just some advice you would give me? How much did you prep? You know, that kind of thing. But that is all from me today. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and comment down below. I think my questions this week were, what are you being for Halloween? How do you balance work-life crochet? And any advice for me if you've done a market. So please let me know in the comments your answers to all those questions, if they're applicable to you. And I hope that you have a fantastic week. We are almost at the weekend. Today is Thursday. We are almost there. I hope that you shine bright and have a fantastic day. See you in the next one. Bye.